Hello guys, welcome to the weekly forecast. Right now we are looking at Ger40 and we are just gonna plot our weekly low and our weekly high, right? We can see this area right here. We had our first touch and our second touch, and we can see the market did break above that area right there. And you can see last week we had this area right here where it did give us our first touch, our second touch, and our third touch, and it gave us for the retest, gave us that retest and shot back up. But now that that has passed, so now we can do first touch, second touch. If you did want to look at it from the downward channel perspective, but we are not gonna really focus on that area. So this would be what we are looking for the week. If we go to the forwardly on the candlesticks, right, on forward on the candlesticks, we can look at this area right here as another area that would be the resistance area. So we can expect the market to should come back here, give us a retest to the downside before shooting back up to our weekly high. Or if it does break up out here, come down for a retest and shoot back up, we'll be taking our buy entry. But as for Monday, if it also give us a retest here, we'll take our entry looking at this area as our first target and looking our weekly high as our overall target, right? You can also see that this area right here was also another high area, so we might expect the market to bounce in that area before coming back down. As you can see in the previous week, we kept creating higher highs and higher lows, so we were in that upward trend, right? We at the close of the week we're in that upward trend where we are creating higher highs and higher lows. So now we can see that we just adjust for most touches right there. But you can also see that this was a rising wedge, so now as it is a rising wedge at the start of the week, as it is a rising wedge, you can expect if it does come back for it, it can be looking at to shoot down, and if it does came back and give us that retest, we'll be looking at this area right here, because that's another great resistance support area. I mean, not resistance, there's another support area. We can also see that we had another support area right here, which can, if the market does come down for a retest, we'll be looking at those areas. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Ger40. Looking at gold, and we can plot our weekly low right there and plot our weekly high right there. Right, we expect the market to play within these areas throughout the week. Can go to the candlesticks on the 4-hourly time frame. You can see that we had a double bottom here at the end of the week, and the market can come back and give us a third touch, will give us a triple bottom, which is a stronger reversal, so can then be looking for buy entries towards the upside. Just mainly looking at this area right here, because okay, let me go. We have right now we are in an area of support. You can see the market did come back support, and it test when it break below, giving us a retest, and that retest, support and retest. So now we can also see that this is another area of strong support, so we can expect the market, if the break up on market open, for it to shoot up, because we're at the support area. Since we're at the support area, we can also look at it coming to hit this high area right there before retesting towards the downside. But if it does come back down, we'll be looking for a retest right here before going back up, or if it does close below here, we'll be looking to go down with gold in that area. But we'll also be looking at this area right here. We can see that we are having a descending triangle. So with a descending triangle, if the market does break below, we'll be looking for a short to come to this our weekly low, because we can see that's also a descending triangle. But yeah, that's gonna be it for gold. Looking at the fundamentals for the week, we can see that on Monday, for what we are analyzing and trading for Monday, we don't have anything. For Tuesday, nothing as well, and Wednesday we have the German unemployment change, right? That might affect the Ger40, so we might have to be on the lookout for that. The interest rate division as well will affect the Us30 and Us100, and we can see that on Thursday we have then non-manufacturing PMI will also And then on Friday we have the NFP, so of course that will also be an big impact. But yeah, that's going to be the fundamentals for this week. Looking at US100, and we are going to plot our weekly low and our weekly high, right? We can also see that we had the first touch right there, the second touch, third touch with strong let me adjust that right there, right? We had a strong downward area. We can see the market did come with a retest, gave us that retest, shot back up, came again, retested, and gave us that. So now we can see that where we are at the moment. While if we go to the candlesticks, well, we can see that this area right here is another area of it's another resistance area where the market can come for a retest. We go to the 4-hourly. Right, this sort of resistance area right here, if we'll be looking at that, you can see that the market might come back down, close below, and shoot down. If it does shoot down, we'll be looking for it to test the support area right here before shooting back up. But if it does break above here, we'll be looking for it to hit here before coming down. And if it does break above close, we'll be looking to take another buy entry. But you can see right now we were creating higher highs and higher lows, so we are in that upward movement chasing towards this area, right? If you look at that on the line chart, you can see that we're creating a higher low, a higher low, higher low, higher highs, and higher highs. So we are in that upward trend. But you can also see that we had our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder right here, which signaled that head and shoulder pattern. If we were to draw it, right, we can see that we had our left shoulder, our head, as you can see right there, and our right shoulder, right? So we can expect the market, because we know with the head and shoulder pattern, we're expecting this gap to be our breakout. So with that area, we can be looking at that area there as our overall target. But you can see we've been in this move. We saw this analysis from that previous week, and the market did come back here, giving us that retest in that area. Let me go to candlesticks further, right? It did give us that triple bottom right there, and it did shoot back up again, but we are going to ignore it for now and focus on that bigger picture. But yeah, that's going to be it for US100. And right now we'll be looking at US30. With US30, we are gonna plot our weekly low, and we're also gonna plot our weekly high. So we do expect the market to reach this area, right, throughout the week. But we can also see that we had our first touch right here. Let's see our first touch, right? Why doesn't this wanna drop? We had our first touch, and we had our second touch right there, right? First touch, second touch, and you can see the market might come back here, give us a retest for that third touch, and it should break down again, right? But we can also see that we had that area right there. If you look at that area right there, the market did break, but we are gonna cater for most recent, right? And to look at the overall outlook, go to the 4-hourly, and on the candlesticks, you can see that now we're in the upward movement, creating higher lows and higher highs, higher lows and higher highs, higher lows. So we're showing that we are in an uptrend. But we can also see this area right here, also another resistance area. So you can see the market, it was resistance when the market was below, but you can see it was support, so it's a strong area. So now that the market has closed above it, we can get a small retest, and then it should back up to confirm our strong buy entry. But if it does happen to come back below, we could be looking at, we have this area right here, the support area right here, where the market can come and give us a retest. We also have this area right here, where if the market does break below this area, give us a retest, we'll be looking to short until this area. But if it does go up, we'll be looking to take up a buy entry right here upon that retest, looking at that as our overall take profit target. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for the weekly forecast. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, let's do the most, let's grow together. Yeah, peace.